Have you ever wondered what truly predicts a long, healthy life beyond your genes or daily diet? Do you want to know what subtle, often overlooked signals your daily interactions are sending about your future? For decades, researchers have sought these answers, and one groundbreaking 50-year study stands out, revealing insights that challenge everything we thought we knew about aging. This monumental study didn't just look at what people ate or how much they exercised. It delved deep into the fabric of their lives, observing patterns in their social connections. What they uncovered was astonishing. The strongest predictors of who would live longer, healthier lives weren't hidden in medical records, but in their everyday social habits. The truth is, your social connections are far more powerful than you might imagine. They don't just brighten your day. They actively impact your stress levels, strengthen your immune system, and keep your mind sharp and engaged. Poor social ties, conversely, can be as detrimental to your health as smoking or obesity. In this chapter, we're going to unveil the 5 specific social habits identified by this landmark study that can reveal how long and how well you will live. More importantly, you'll learn exactly what you can do to cultivate these habits, empowering you to add not just years to your life, but life to your years. Now, let's move forward to the first social habit identified by this remarkable 50-year study, a habit that consistently predicted a longer, healthier life: nurturing intergenerational bonds. Believe it or not, the simple act of regularly interacting with people of different age groups proved to be a powerful indicator of longevity. It's not just about spending time with your own generation. It's about bridging the age gap. Why does this matter so much? Because engaging with both younger and older individuals helps keep your mind sharp, your perspective fresh, and your spirits high. It's a surprising insight, isn't it? The study's findings on intergenerational connections were profound. Researchers observed that individuals who maintained these diverse relationships showed significantly reduced rates of cognitive decline and were far less susceptible to feelings of loneliness, a known health risk. Think about it. When you interact with younger generations, you're exposed to new ideas, technologies, and ways of thinking. This constant mental stimulation is like exercise for your brain, keeping neural pathways active and preventing stagnation. Conversely, when you connect with those older than yourself, you gain wisdom, perspective, and a deeper understanding of life's journey, which can foster a strong sense of purpose. This exchange of knowledge and perspectives creates a vibrant intellectual environment that directly contributes to both your mental agility and your overall emotional well-being, fortifying your resilience against the natural challenges of aging. Consider 2 individuals, Martha and Arthur, both in their mid-70s. Martha, at 75, volunteers twice a week at a local elementary school, helping children with reading and sharing stories from her youth. She also regularly exchanges gardening tips with a younger neighbor in her 30s. Her days are filled with laughter, new challenges, and a vibrant sense of purpose. Her mind remains agile, her conversations are lively, and she feels deeply connected to her community. Arthur, 76, on the other hand, primarily socializes only with his longtime friends, all around his own age. While these friendships are valuable, his social circle has become increasingly insular. He finds himself feeling isolated more often, and his family has noticed a gradual decline in his interest in new things and a general cognitive slowdown. While Martha thrives on diverse interactions, Arthur's limited social scope signals a potential vulnerability to the very challenges that age diversity can help combat. The good news is that building these intergenerational bridges is entirely within your control. You don't need grand gestures. Small, consistent efforts can make a huge difference. Consider volunteering at a school, a library, or a local youth center. Perhaps you could offer mentorship to someone starting a new career, or join clubs and groups that naturally attract a mix of ages, like a community garden or a walking club. Even simple acts, like video calling younger family members regularly or sharing your skills through online platforms, can create meaningful connections. Don't underestimate the power of these interactions. They are a direct investment in your mental sharpness, emotional resilience, and ultimately, your longevity. So why not take a step today to connect beyond your immediate age group? Now let's move forward to the second social habit, a powerful predictor of a longer, healthier life. Active community engagement. This isn't just about showing up. It's about finding your place, contributing your unique gifts, and feeling truly connected to something larger than yourself. The studies show that volunteering and actively participating in your community provide a profound sense of purpose and belonging, two feelings that are vital for well-being as you age. When you give your time and energy to a cause or a group, you're not just helping others, you're boosting your own health in ways you might not expect. The groundbreaking 50-year study revealed compelling insights into why community involvement acts as such a potent health booster. Researchers observed that individuals who consistently contributed to their communities experienced significantly lower levels of chronic stress. This reduction in stress isn't just a feeling, it translates into measurable physiological benefits, including a stronger immune system and a reduced risk of inflammation, which is linked to many age-related diseases. Moreover, a strong sense of purpose, the feeling that your life has meaning and direction, was directly correlated with increased longevity. When you're engaged, you have a reason to get up in the morning, a reason to stay active, and a reason to connect. This deep sense of value and contribution provides a protective shield against the mental and physical declines often associated with aging. Consider two individuals, Eleanor and Henry, both in their early 70s. Eleanor, at 72, has always been an active presence in her town. She volunteers weekly at the local library, helping organize events and reading to children. She enjoys her book club, attends town hall meetings, and frequently checks in on her neighbors. Her days are full, her mind is sharp, and her energy levels remain high. Henry, 73, on the other hand, retired several years ago and gradually withdrew from public life. He spends most of his time alone, watching television, rarely venturing out unless necessary. While he might occasionally think about getting involved, the inertia keeps him home. Over time, Eleanor's vibrant engagement has kept her mind stimulated, her body active, and her spirit joyful, while Henry's isolation has led to a noticeable decline in his mental sharpness and overall zest for life. The good news is that finding your place in the community is often simpler than you think. You don't need to commit to a full-time role. Even small contributions can have a huge impact on your well-being. Look for local clubs that align with your interests, whether it's a gardening group, a walking club, or a crafting circle. Consider volunteering for a cause you care about, like a local food bank, an animal shelter, or a historical society. Attending local events, farmers, markets, or community gatherings can also open doors to new connections. The key is to actively seek opportunities to contribute and interact. Because the more you pour into your community, the more vitality and purpose you pour back into your own life, ensuring you stay healthier and more engaged for years to come. Now, let's explore the third social habit that the 50-year study revealed: cultivating diverse friendships. It's easy to settle into familiar social circles, but the research shows that actively seeking out a range of friends from different backgrounds and with varied interests can profoundly impact your longevity. These diverse connections don't just offer different perspectives. They create a richer, more robust emotional support system that can adapt to life's many changes. The study's findings on the breadth of connection are truly remarkable. It discovered that individuals who maintained a wide-ranging social network experienced significantly lower rates of loneliness and cognitive decline. Why? Because diverse friends provide different types of emotional and practical support. One friend might offer comfort, another a fresh viewpoint on a challenge, and yet another a new activity to stimulate your mind. This breadth prevents you from relying too heavily on just a few relationships, making you more resilient when life inevitably changes. It keeps your mind adaptable, your perspectives fresh, and your sense of self continually engaged with the world around you. Consider two individuals, Patricia, 70, and Charles, 71. Patricia has always been naturally curious, nurturing friendships with people from her book club, her volunteer group, and even younger acquaintances she met through a shared hobby. Her social calendar is varied, offering a constant stream of new ideas and discussions. Charles, on the other hand, has kept a smaller, tighter circle, primarily composed of a few friends from his working years. While these friendships are deep, they offer less exposure to new experiences or differing viewpoints. As years passed, Patricia maintained her mental agility, often discussing new concepts and adapting to changes with ease. Charles, however, found himself more vulnerable to isolation when one of his close friends moved away, and his world began to feel smaller, less stimulating. The good news is that expanding your social circle is something you can actively cultivate. Don't feel you need to drastically change your life overnight. Start small. Perhaps revisit an old hobby you once loved, which might introduce you to new people. Join a local club or class that piques your interest. Even simply being open and friendly in everyday interactions can lead to unexpected connections. Remember, it's not just about the number of friends, but the richness and variety they bring to your life. The more diverse your social safety net, the stronger and more resilient you'll be. Have you ever noticed how some conversations leave you feeling refreshed and connected, while others feel superficial and empty? Our fourth social habit, identified by that groundbreaking 50-year study, is practicing meaningful communication. This isn't just about exchanging pleasantries. It's about the depth of your interactions, truly sharing your thoughts, feelings, and worries with others. When you engage in these deeper dialogues, you're not just strengthening bonds, you're actively reducing stress and nurturing your emotional health in profound ways. The study revealed a powerful connection between authentic emotional sharing and our physical well-being. Researchers found that people who regularly engage in meaningful conversations tend to have lower levels of cortisol, the body's primary stress hormone. This reduction in chronic stress directly translates to improved cardiovascular health and a stronger immune system. Think about it. When you bottle up emotions, those unspoken stresses can simmer within, contributing to inflammation and other detrimental physical effects. The act of openly communicating, of truly being heard and understood, acts as a vital emotional release, bolstering your mental resilience and allowing your body to function at its best. It's a clear biological impact of how our inner world affects our outer health. Consider Sarah, a vibrant 78-year-old who regularly meets with her friends, not just for coffee, but to discuss life's joys and challenges. She confides in them, and they in her, creating a supportive network where emotions are acknowledged and processed. Sarah maintains a remarkable emotional balance, navigating setbacks with grace, and her physical health reflects this inner calm. Now think of David, 79, who believes in handling his own problems. He rarely shares his worries, often deflecting questions about his feelings with a polite smile. Over time, David has noticed increased anxiety, more frequent physical complaints, and a pervasive feeling of being alone, even when surrounded by others. The contrast is stark. Sarah's open communication acts as a buffer against life's stresses, while David's withholding amplifies them, taking a toll on his body and mind. The good news is that cultivating deeper dialogue is a skill you can absolutely nurture. Start by practicing active listening, truly hearing what others say without planning your response. Ask open-ended questions that invite more than a yes or no answer, like, "How did that make you feel?" or "What was most challenging about that?" And don't be afraid to be a little vulnerable yourself. Share a genuine feeling or a personal reflection. While digital connections have their place, prioritize face-to-face conversations or meaningful voice calls when possible. These deeper interactions aren't just pleasant. They are a direct investment in your emotional health and, ultimately, your longevity. Now, for the fifth and final social habit that emerged from this groundbreaking 50-year study, engaging in reciprocal support. This isn't just about being there for others. It's equally about allowing others to be there for you. The research consistently showed that people who master the balance of both giving and receiving help build a far stronger social safety net, one that acts as a powerful buffer against life's inevitable challenges. It's a dynamic exchange, a two-way street that proves vital for your long-term health and happiness. The science behind reciprocal support is truly fascinating. When you offer help to someone, your brain actually activates its reward centers, releasing feel-good chemicals that boost your mood and reduce stress. This altruistic act isn't just good for the recipient, it's a powerful health booster for you. Conversely, knowing that you have reliable support to lean on, that there are people who genuinely care and are willing to assist, significantly lowers your stress hormones. The study found that individuals who felt they could both give and receive help experienced less chronic inflammation, lower blood pressure, and a stronger immune system. This mutual aid isn't just comforting, it's a biological imperative for resilience and a longer, healthier life. Consider Frank, a 77-year-old man who prided himself on always being the helper. He was the first to offer a ride, fix a leaky faucet, or listen to a friend's troubles. Yet, when Frank faced his own challenges, he struggled to ask for or accept help. He viewed it as a sign of weakness, preferring to shoulder his burdens alone. Over time, this constant giving without receiving left him feeling exhausted, isolated, and increasingly overwhelmed. Then there's Gloria, also 76, who approached relationships differently. She loved helping her neighbors, but she also knew when to call on them for a lift to an appointment or a comforting chat. This balanced exchange meant Gloria always felt connected, supported, and energized, even through difficult times. Frank's reluctance to receive support ultimately contributed to his burnout and a decline in his overall well-being, while Gloria's embrace of reciprocal care fostered her sustained joy and resilience. So how can you master this art of mutual support? First, offer help genuinely and without expectation, but also learn to accept it graciously when it's offered to you. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but allowing others to contribute to your well-being strengthens bonds and fosters a deeper sense of community. Ask for help when you need it, whether it's a small favor or simply a listening ear. True strength, as this 50-year study clearly showed, isn't found in rugged independence alone, but in the rich tapestry of interdependence. By cultivating this balance of giving and receiving, you weave a stronger, more vibrant social fabric for yourself, one that supports you for years to come. Now that you've journeyed through the groundbreaking insights of this 50-year study, it's time to bring it all together. We've uncovered 5 powerful social habits that don't just enrich your daily life, but are clear predictors of a longer, healthier future. First, remember the importance of nurturing intergenerational bonds, connecting with people of all ages to keep your mind sharp and your spirit vibrant. Then, we explored active community engagement, highlighting how volunteering and participating in local groups provide a deep sense of purpose and belonging. Next, we delved into cultivating diverse friendships, showing how a wide network offers varied support and keeps your perspective fresh. We also saw the profound impact of practicing meaningful communication, understanding that deep, authentic conversations are vital for emotional well-being. Finally, we learned about engaging in reciprocal support, emphasizing the crucial balance of both giving and receiving help to build a robust safety net. These aren't just theories. They are patterns observed in real lives, backed by decades of research. The truly empowering news is that these 5 social habits are entirely within your control. Your genes may play a part, but your daily choices, especially how you connect with others, hold immense power over your future. Even small, consistent efforts in any of these areas can ripple out, creating significant improvements in your physical health, mental sharpness, and emotional resilience. This isn't about dramatically changing who you are. It's about making conscious, gentle adjustments that foster deeper connections. Remember, the goal isn't just to add years to your life, but to add life to your years, to ensure those extra years are filled with joy, purpose, and genuine connection. The power to shape this future is yours, starting today. We'd love to hear from you. Your experiences and insights are incredibly valuable, not just to us, but to everyone in our community. In the comments section below, please share one social habit from this video that resonated most with you. Perhaps it's a habit you already practice, or one you feel inspired to cultivate further. What small step will you take this week to strengthen your social blueprint for longevity? Your thoughts and stories provide encouragement and practical ideas for others who are also seeking to live longer, healthier lives. Reading your comments gives us immense motivation and helps us understand what truly matters to you, guiding us in creating more helpful content. If you found these insights valuable and believe in the power of connection for a longer, healthier life, please take a moment to show your support. Liking this video helps us reach more people who can benefit from this information. And if you haven't yet, I highly recommend you subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell. This ensures you won't miss any of our future videos, which are designed to inform, inspire, and empower you to live your best life. Sharing this video with a friend, family member, or anyone you know who might benefit is also a wonderful way to spread these vital messages. Your support truly helps us continue our mission. Thank you for joining us today, and for investing your time in understanding how your social life is a profound predictor of your longevity. We hope this exploration has provided you with a clear roadmap for cultivating a future rich in health, happiness, and meaningful connections. Remember, a life well lived is often a life well connected. Keep nurturing those bonds, keep engaging, and keep communicating from the heart. We look forward to seeing you in the next video, where we'll continue to explore more ways to enhance your well-being. Until then, stay connected, stay healthy, and live vibrantly.